morning. Good morning. No, it's afternoon. Decided to take half a day off work and test out a few things. Well, firstly, I want to get a bit more confident with these new tyres, the Mitas Enduro Trail XT Plus. I said I was happy with them last week, but they were just something not right about the bike, and I didn't know whether it was the tyres I had to get used to or what. But going down one steep hill, the brakes were very vibrating, and the suspension almost seemed like it wasn't right. I didn't know if it was the suspension or the headstock. You know, I'm still pretty new to bikes and working on them especially. Yeah, so I went to a garage yesterday and hoping they could do something, but they said no, they're too busy. But they did say yes, it's your headstock, it's not sitting right, you know, on the bearings. This is what you need to do. So I went away. Anyway, I lifted the front wheel off the floor, and the bloody headstock, oh, it just dropped. And there must have been about 6 or 7 millimeters of play. No wonder I had issues. So I took the handlebars off, which is the first time I've ever done that. I've always left these alone. Undone this. You know, this big bolt here, I don't know what you call it, and then adjusted the bigger one underneath. But anyway, when I went to undo this, it was so bloody loose. It was scary. Now, 3 weeks ago, I had an MOT on the bike. Nobody picked up anything. Was that them, or was that there was no issue? And then a week after that, I had new tyres fitted. The mechanic didn't notice anything then. I mean, I certainly would have noticed, because if you put a front wheel on and there's bloody movement in the forks, well, you know there's an issue. Now, I've only been out once proper since the MOT and the changing of the tyres. Is it possible that all that free plays happened in one trip? I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing, I know you should check your bolts and shit now and again, but I'll tell you what, I would be, now I know what I'm doing, I would be checking that like no business. But I need to get one of those, a decent spanner, because getting your head socket over that, you've got to take your bloody handlebars off. So yeah, and if there's any more, you know, if free play develops again, then I can sort it myself. So I'm just testing that out. God, when I broke sharply, it was, it's really bloody bizarre. Yeah, it's so much smoother now. I suppose, as you can imagine, people that know what it's like will understand, but it wasn't nice. And going down a steep hill using my brakes, it felt like they were really vibrating. So I'm just gonna have a little ride down the Cornish Trans. I don't need to go too far. Just want to try it all out, see if I feel safe with it, because next week I'm popping up to Harberton, which is near Totnes in Devon, because there's a group of guys called Enduro Rocks, and they have an enduro track. And yeah, I'm gonna give this machine a good old bash on their enduro track. But they got a few variations. There's some beginner ones, harder and expert. And yeah, oh, I'm gonna leave the expert one out. Probably gnarly as anything. And if I can get a bit more confidence on the tyres, and I know what they'll be capable of, and I'll know what sections of that course I will have to leave out, or what I can do. So that's going to be cool. Oh, there's so many flies around here. Ooh. Yeah, so this next Saturday, they're doing it next Saturday and Sunday. It's what they call an enduro play day. It was meant to be a competition, actual racing on the Sunday, but there wasn't enough interest, which is a shame. We need more people to support local events. So I'm going to do my bit on Saturday, and hopefully I'll enjoy it. And then if I do, I'll do more. But last year I went to their adventure bike show, and it's a lot smaller than the main one. But I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed there not being so many people, and I thoroughly enjoyed going around their track. And they are doing it again, but whether there'll be enough interest this time, I don't know. Well, I filled up the petrol tank yesterday because I thought, yeah, I'll go up to Harbourton, Totnes with a full tank. So I got a full tank of petrol on me. I'm only going to do a few miles, but I wouldn't normally go green laning on a full tank of petrol. Just in case I fall, it's just going to make it that much harder to bloody lift. Okay. This may or may not be overgrown. Can be. Especially the other side where it's sunny. I'm going to try it in the middle this time because of the growth, but I'm not sure what I'm going to experience. Probably get hit by a rut or something, but it don't seem too bad. Oh, you know. Okay, let's see how we do up this hill. You got to definitely pick your line with this one. And where I picked a line the last time I done this, there was a bloody quite big branch in the way, and it put me off. Here we go, that's it. Well, I've just noticed another thing I need to adjust on the bike, and that's the free play on the rear brake. So again, it's something else I've never done. I ain't gonna do it now because I got no internet and I need to check how to do it. So yeah, make do for today. I thought it wasn't that great, the brake the other week. I should have bloody sorted that as well, shouldn't I? So down here at the end of here we head into like a farmyard, so it'd be nice if the gate is open, but I'm not counting on it. Yeah, I got a long way to depress my rear brake before anything happens, so that's not good, is it? Oh, looks like the gate's open. Lovely. I bet they don't hear motorbikes in a week. It's only on Sundays, probably. Sometimes. Majority of the times I feel like I need to open a throttle even on the roads here, and I don't know what it is, just don't feel it today, as in I'm quite happily just bimbling. Maybe it's because it's so bloody hot and don't know, do you know what I mean? Some days you just want to open up the throttle. Mind you, it's a Wednesday afternoon. I almost got caught by a bloody delivery van, so people still working, going to and fro. Well, we're just the other side of Liscard now, and this little section, even though we've had a pretty dry weather for a while, I'm expecting it to be, especially the first part, quite sticky with mud. Here I go, look. God, I remember when I first started green laning, I came down here, I looked at the conditions and thought, sod that, even that bloody, that river scared me, because it's actually quite full of rocks, and yeah, and I saw this mud and it was extremely deep. It was in the autumn, and yeah, it's amazing how experience and stuff can make a massive difference. Yeah, it's still a bit damp underneath these woods. Hiya. So quite slippery. But you still have to sit back on your seat with these tyres, it feels like. If it's just because it's greasy, I don't know. But I prefer to stand up, but right, now it's getting rutty. Easy does it. Another one. Yeah, it's still muddy, even though we've had that dry weather. Well, the front wheel is just, wherever I point it, it's bloody going. That is awesome. You know, the trees are just knocking my helmet like mad. Gonna have to sit down, I think. Yeah, and you get a lot of tractors working. That's the second one I've had to squeeze by. Okay, I think this is the one that is a bit like, I've never come back this way up the hill, so it's like, well, if you go for it, you gotta go for it. Because I actually have no idea if I could get back up. Let's have a drink before I go. Well, I don't feel particularly adventurous today. Partly because I've been so bloody tired for about a month now. But I'm gonna give this a go. This is gonna be the biggest test. I think you got a bit of everything down here. I wish my rear brake was a bit better, so I'll have to rely on the front a lot more. But yeah, some rock steps and things, and you don't want to have to turn around and come back. Maybe one day when I'm feeling adventurous, I'll do it the other way around. But yeah, let's give it a go. There's a lot that can go wrong if you're not careful. Fucking steep down there if you fall in there in that big rut. At least the gravel here isn't wet. Now it gets even more gnarlier now. Ah! Fucking hell. That's not a good position. That sort of scared me then. Oh. Ah. 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 Oh, fucking hell. Still going. Okay, like I said. Oh, it's bloody stinking the petrol. Oh, I don't know what I've done wrong then. But yeah. Oh, haven't been down here enough to know how to navigate things. Phew. Oh God. Smell of petrol, bloody hell. Just walk my way down this bit. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, it's full of tank of petrol. No wonder it's smelling. And when you tip it over, oh. Alright, we're not going to get up for a little bit. Actually, there's another dodgy bit here. If I was moving, be alright. I want to get up there really. Oh. Let's see if the wheels will go where I want them to. Way! Okay, now. Ah! Oh no, that time my brakes didn't feel right again. My rear. This is one of the reasons why I thought, no, maybe not do this fucker today. But I'm here now. I'm here now. Oh well, I've done that with so little confidence. It's unreal. Really. Ah. Well, that was definitely driver error. Nothing to do with the tyres. This is dry, so we should be alright here. Okay, now that's that is dodgy there, because you can fall down that. I think I would have been leaking fuel like mad. It didn't beat me. Knocked me off a few times. But yeah, I survived. Didn't particularly want to have to pick my bike up today. Okay, let's get home and sort my rear brakes out. Ready for next week, next Saturday. Where the thing I like about a course, and I've only ever done it once before, and that is get to know the route. You can get more confident and more quicker, which all does to the fun. But I need everything to be right on my bike first, obviously. So I'm going to get down to the A38 and make my way back. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Don't forget, if you want to see more videos in future, then click the subscribe button, and very importantly, to be notified, that notification bell. Tatty-Bye.